New year, new me, no thanks. Because if we have to wait for one day of the year to make a change in our lives, we are letting ourselves off the hook. And that's the problem with resolutions. Number one is they are emotion-led and not system-led. Number two is they're too big and they're too vague. I'm going to be happier, I'm going to be fitter, I'm going to be richer next year. How can you quantify that? You can't. And that's why they fall by the wayside mid-January, because we've got nothing tangible to aim for. Now look, we're Gen X men, we've got stuff going on now. We're not 22 years old anymore, we've got responsibilities, we've got family, we've got work stuff. And if something's off, we can't possibly leave it until the end of the year to think, well, I'm going to change it. We have to make changes now. So how do we do it? We use a system. Thing is, right, systems are boring, but they work. I will bang on all day long about systems and automation in my business because they give me more space, more freedom, more time, and they work. So why can't we apply those to making change in our life? We can. Now, when I'm coaching my clients on my one-to-one coaching, I use two-part system. One is the Gen X pulse check, which is a snapshot of where you are right now in your life and which part of it needs to change, because often our life can just feel off, but it's just one part of that that's not working that we need to change, but it affects everything else. So what we do with a pulse check is we identify various areas of our life and where we are on a scale of 1 to 10. It's very simple and it's very effective. Once we know what needs to change, we then use the Gen X reset, my system, for putting those changes in place and actually making them happen. I call making moves, right? Not resolutions, we make moves. And it doesn't have to be on New Year's Eve. It can be any random Thursday of any month of the year. The point is that when something needs to change and we've got something to work with, we can actually make it happen. And that's why I'm so passionate about this and getting people off the resolution wagon. Now, I'm not coming down on New Year's Eve. I know people love it, right? They get out of the party and they get crazy drunk and do all that stuff. We've all done it probably, you know, when we're younger. But it doesn't help us make those shifts that we need to make in our life. And that's why I've done these things for you. What I've done is I've created them as electronic versions and I've put them down below as 2 links, totally free. None of this, put your credit card in and all that crap. Absolutely 100% free for you guys to have a look at. So if you're thinking, yeah, he's right, something has to change and a resolution ain't gonna cut it, start with a pulse check and work on that. It's PDF, you don't have to print it out or use a pen or anything like that. Just fill it in and it'll identify what's working and what's not. And then move on to the reset and start making those moves using that, right? And there's some great tools in there to lock in habits, because that's a problem as well, is we start with a great habit and then we just let it drift and we lose the whole change mechanism. Tools I'm giving you will lock them in. Jules is actually using them, my wife, right? She loves it, and I developed it for us Gen X men. And Jules is using it, and she said, this is great. She was away looking after her mum, and she does a lot of exercise. She fell off the exercise wagon just because of, she had a break in her routine, and she was using the reset to get it back on, and she said, this is ace. So it's there for you guys. Have a look at it. You've got nothing to lose, it's 100% free. And you might just pick one nugget out of there that you just think, yeah, I can use that. It's something actually useful that I can get hold of and put in place. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. If you're going to use it, love to know what you think of it. If you think I could add anything in, that would be great to know as well. Always changing it, making it better. But yeah, that's it. And guys, like I said, I'm not coming down on New Year's Eve. It's just, for me, it's a nice quiet day down here today. It's, you know, on the beach and stuff. Going to go surfing afterwards if the waves come up. Go for a spot lunch and an early night for me. Rock and roll, eh? That's Gen X for you, isn't it? So whatever you're doing, guys, whenever you're watching this, have a great day. And I hope you find those things useful. Any questions, put them in the comments. I answer everyone. And yeah, see you in the next video.